Hey guys, my name is Corey. I'm your friendly neighborhood DJ, and today I'm going to share with you the first time I said no to an expensive client. In 2017, when I started my DJ company, I took a year off from DJing completely and focused on the business side. And what I found when you're starting a new company, there are three categories on where you can achieve success. You have number one, based on price. This means that you can be the cheapest, you can be the most expensive, but that's how you're able to monetize your income based on price. Or you could be based on quantity, meaning you can have the most DJs. You can have 15 DJs in your company. You could do the most events every single year and monetize from that income. Or number three, you could focus on the most quality. That's where I felt that was my biggest strength, was to focus on quality. And in 2018, I had a very unique situation came up to me where I had a very expensive couple come into my office. And immediately when I sat down with Jack and Jill, and for the purpose of privacy, I don't want to disclose their names. So if you've seen in like my past videos, once I go through my consult information sheet, if you haven't checked out that video, look in the description below. You get to that point in the consult info sheet where you talk about how important is a DJ for your wedding? Their situation was unique because Jack and Jill, they already been married before. Because they had a destination wedding, they wanted a reception back here in Fargo for their family and friends. And they were kind of an awkward couple. They had very distinct taste in music. Originally, they didn't want a DJ at all. When I asked that question out of a scale of 1 being the lowest, 10 being the highest, how important is a DJ? Jack, without hesitation, he said a 5. And Jill, right after that, said a 6. I said, interesting. Okay, so you said a 5, 6. That's a good average. I think in my head, I'm thinking pretty perfect. Multi-up companies would be dying to have you. Whenever a bride and groom says a lower number like that, I always ask about price. So I opened up and said, so curious, you mentioned like a 4 or 5. What is your ideal budget? What are you looking for to spend? Do you have like a budget range for your DJ? And they came back and said, oh yeah, we have a budget around between $3,000 to $4,000. And I guarantee you're thinking the exact same. Excited, motivated. Yes! Oh, I can now purchase that speaker. I can now get the DJ mixer. I can now purchase this. I can now go on a vacation. I can now provide for my family. And I purposely said no at a later point. I went through my entire PowerPoint. I laid down my pricing information. They weren't really too thrilled with it. I never got a reaction from them as I went through my PowerPoint, which again, the people who are interested in you, the clients who really want you, they will lean in more, they will get excited, they will start laughing. They had very minimal emotions as I was explaining my process. And that can be kind of a struggle for us DJs sometimes because we want to get you excited about our wedding. And my clients, my best ones that I do hire, they are already super excited. I'm not a salesman type of guy. I don't put any pressure on a sale, and you saw that in the email template. I feel like if a bride and groom are gonna want to invest in me, that they will take the time, process it, and then come back to me and decide to book. After I laid down my pricing, I left the room for about 5 minutes just to let you process it. I came back and I asked them if they had any other questions. They said, nope. But they weren't the decision makers, their parents were. A few days later, they came back to me in an email. Corey, thank you so much for the consultation. We want you as our DJ. You know, I thought hard. I thought really hard even to this day on deciding on what I wanted to do. But in order for me to focus on quality, there was only one choice that I could do for that bride and groom, and that was to turn them down. So I replied back saying, hey, I'm sorry, I'm not available for your wedding date. Here's some other DJ companies that might be a better fit for you. Think about where you want to take your business. Think of the focus on what 3 of those categories fits best for your business plan, what fits comfortable for you. In order for me to focus on quality, I only take appointments that are rated 8 or higher with that question. If a bride and groom comes in and they really want me, but they say a 7, I politely turn them down and refer them to another DJ. So what do you think of my story? Does it make sense for you? Would you like to adapt that with your own DJ business? If you like what you've seen, please hit the subscription down below and make sure you hit that bell right next to the button so you can get notified for my future videos as they come out. Let's continue this conversation. You're gonna catch me every Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday on a platform called Twitch. This is a DJ live industry included for all of us DJs and other engaged couples coming into chat, talking about their experiences, sharing all their opinions about these videos. My name is Corey, I'm your friendly neighborhood DJ, and as always, I'll see you online. Be excellent to each other. Party on, dude.